Hi, my name's Jamie McIntyre. Welcome to this website. I really just want to talk to you about your financial future. I see it. I was fortunate with my financial millionaire mentor many years ago. He said to me, Jamie, if you want to become wealthy at a young age, what you really want to do is find out what most people are doing and then do the exact opposite. He said, if you do what most people do, go and see a typical financial planner. And he said, when you're sitting down and listening to a financial planner, he said, what you want to be thinking in the back of your mind is this person, this financial planner, can show me how to live my dream life and be financially free, then why haven't they done it themselves? And I remember that lesson was a valuable one. And I want you to think about that next time you see a financial planner, is think about asking that question. You know, if they could do it, why haven't they shown it themselves? So what it highlighted there to me is that if I do what most people do, I'm going to produce the same result that most people produce in Australia. And if you're not aware, the results Australians produce at age 65, our retirement age, is somewhere between 92 to 96% of the population is unable to support themselves in retirement. In other words, they're going to need the government through some sort of a pension, which, as we know, may not exist in the future, or family support. They're unable to maintain their current lifestyle. That's 92 to 96% failure rate. So as my millionaire mentor said to me many years ago, he said, definitely do the exact opposite. So here's a question I have for you. If we wanted to become rich or wealthy or at least just financially comfortable, who should we learn off? Now, I spend a lot of my time teaching teenagers. You know, I'm well known in Australia for the best-selling book that I wrote, What I Didn't Learn at School But Wish I Had. And while you're at this website, grab a free copy of that. It's $35 in bookstores. You can download it now for free. It's my gift to you to get you started on the journey of education. You'll also pick up a couple other books that are in bookstores of mine. What I Didn't Learn from My Financial Planner But Wish I Had, and also Time Rich. You'll be able to download those for free as well. Plus, from this website, they'll post you out, if you wish, a 3-hour DVD of one of my live presentations teaching virtually everything that I know that helped me become a self-made millionaire in my 20s through property and share investing and business. I don't say any of that to impress you, but impress upon you that I wish I had known this information at school. I wish I had known it earlier in my life. It would have made a significant difference and avoided a lot of financial pain that I went through in almost going bankrupt many years ago. So back to what I was sharing as far as getting the financial education, who should we learn of? Now, when I'm teaching teenagers at free youth summits, which I do in every capital city around Australia, one of the first questions I ask them is this: if you want to become rich, who should you study? Poor people or rich people? Now, teenagers obviously know the answer. They'll say rich people. But when I'm talking to fully mature adults, then it gets a little bit more complex. And we can see what the challenge is that most people are not studying wealthy people. So, at school we're taught not to copy. I'm going to suggest to you, if you want to accelerate your results in the 21st century, then to copy. But what I mean by copying is to model. In other words, the shortcut to success, I believe, is this, and this is what's helped me. It dramatically increased my results and performance, especially financially and in other areas of my life as well. Find someone that's already produced the results that you want and model them. In other words, by doing that, it increases our chance. So what I'm suggesting to you is this: we're at a fork in the road. You've got two options. You can go and seek a financial planner to become wealthy and rely upon them. However, here's the challenge of that industry. Most of them are really not financial planners. They disguise salespeople selling commission-based investment products. I know that might be a little bit hard on some of them. There is some good financial planners out there. I just haven't met any of them. The point is this: that whole industry is about selling you a product. And it's a commission-based product. Therefore, when they're selling your product, they tend to be biased, generally biased towards the share market. Don't encourage you to invest in real estate, where most people made their wealth. They don't encourage you to invest in direct shares generally. They encourage you to invest in managed or super funds. Why? Because it's what pays the highest commission ongoing. So if you don't get a financial education, you're at the mercy of the financial planning industry, which is one of the richest, most lucrative industries in the country. And by world standards, it pays out more commissions than any other country in the Western world as far as superannuation fees and managed funds fees. So you'll be basically relying on the advice of biased commission salespeople for the rest of your life, and also paying ludicrous amounts in excess commission charges and trial commissions to the day you die, basically. Or there is another option. The other option is this: you take and have the courage to have an open mind and develop for yourself a financial education. That's what I did. That's what all my friends and colleagues that become self-made millionaires in their 20s and 30s that I know in this country all took this route. They all went and invested heavily in their self-education. Not just a university education, that's great. But in today's world, we need a lot more than a university education, let's be honest. And that education is developing a real-life education, learning from people that have already done it. So you can learn at university from a professor, and they're very academically smart, but they're teaching theory-based education. In the real world, that won't cut it. The real world demands results. Is it true? You must produce results. And as a result of that, I learned of self-made millionaires that could teach me a lot around money. And as a result of that, I was able to produce much greater results. So that's what I'm suggesting you do, is develop for yourself a financial education. And that will not necessarily guarantee your financial success. Hey, let's face it, no one can promise that. I can't promise that, but here's what it will do. I'm suggesting this. By developing a financial education, will it improve the chances of you doing well financially and decrease the chances of you being taken advantage of financially? I'm going to suggest yes. So that's, if you want to take that journey, I will encourage you to get started. There's plenty of financial tools made available on this website, absolutely free. You can check it out and learn as much as possible. You're going to be impressed. I guarantee you that you're going to learn at least one thing that can dramatically improve your performances, in many cases, many things. I look forward to being your coach in greater accomplishment. And if you have any questions after you read the books and watch the DVDs, feel free to give my team at 21st Century a call. They'll be happy to help.